What's good, man? MANSA and PF, man. Another conversation, a loud conversation at that. Episode 4. And I got my queen on the left of me, and I'm going to let her introduce herself, man.
Hey y'all, it's your girl MJ. I'm back again. This is my second time
All
here.
right.
Period.
And I appreciate you for coming back, too,
You're
showing love.
welcome.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get the lighter right
Yeah.
quick.
Oop.
All right. How you feeling today, though?
Today has been good. If you Charleston, it's been raining, but it's been good. Excuse how I look. I went to the gym. Health is wealth.
Right. I like that.
Period.
I like that. I like that. Health as well. Health as well.
Health is wealth.
You
You
know.
know, and you want to be fine for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Your summer body's made in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've been doing this for a while though, but just in general though.
And I see
Move your body.
a lot of y'all favorite artists are single for the summer, so they about to drop some good music.
Yep, right before we started, I was watching a clip, Megan Thee Stallion and B-Lo. That's lit. All in all, this summer's gonna be real fun. It's gonna be lit. It's already been fun.
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Can men and women really be friends?
Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Somebody try to tell me that like they don't take women seriously who have they don't take women serious who have male friends. What you think about that?
That
Seeing how
sounds
you're a male. Can I see the letter?
that sounds like a insecure man. Because I mean, some men maybe feel like every man can't have a friendship or have a relationship with a female without physically being intimate with them. So they think, you got a nigga as a friend? That nigga trying to fuck. Or y'all niggas lying. Cause I ain't gonna lie, some females will lie. You know what I'm saying? And be like, that's my friend, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time, ain't even like they be messing around, but they done mess around a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of friendship do y'all got? Is all your friends like that? Or is just something special? So it's not always the case, but sometimes, well, not sometimes, all the time, a lot of niggas be feeling like that. I don't think like that because I actually like one of my longest relationships with a female is my friend Lexus, and we known each other since what 12?
Right.
So that's about like 18 years.
Right. So to answer your question, yes, I do think women and men can be friends because I mean like imagine if you were only just friends with just males. Not saying that's a bad thing, but like that's not even like that don't even make any sense. That's not even like human nature. Cause again, like we need each other, like um oh, a woman can give you a different perspective than what a
Definitely.
male can. Now, that's not saying that you will call your homegirl all the time
Right.
or whatever. I don't really know what male does that. But and I don't some could say there's something wrong with that. I would think there would be some sort of boundary because 9 times out of 10, I mean, unless a person is single, you have a spouse or whatever. So it's like, you're not going to be on the phone with a
Yeah.
man for hours and hours and
Yeah.
hours. But all in all, you know, yeah, like why can it not be possible? You can have friends that, you don't have sex with. You can have friends that, like, and then like that's what friendship is like community. And that's like what it's all about. Like, kind of, it's almost damn near like, you scratch my back, I scratch your back or whatever. Like, so for an example, I got homeboys that I know I can call and they'll change my tire for me. Great. You know what I'm saying? I know how to, luckily enough, I do know how to change my tire, you know? But like, you know, just still to be able to call a man to be able to do that. And these are men that, again, these are just my friends, If we go out to eat, they might take care of the bill. You know, I'm not asking for them to take care of the bill. I can take care of my own bill, but I mean, as the men that they are, because their mamas and daddy raised them right, they'll take care of the bill. And again, these are just my friends. That's what a man isn't that what a man is supposed to do? I don't know. So like, yeah.
So a man is supposed to always take care of the bill.
I'm not saying that he should always,
Okay.
but a man, I mean, yeah, he's taking care of the bill. The bill is being taken care of by a man 9 times out of 10.
Have you ever paid for a man bill?
Sure have. Sure have. Yes, I have.
But he was special.
No,
Oh.
not all of them. Because I mean, again, like you're just going out. Like I look at that a little bit differently. Like I don't mind. I don't really give a fuck about that.
So do we call that tricking?
I mean, my homeboys do say I be tricking. And that is so wild. I just learned what tricking means. If I'm really being honest with y'all.
Oh man.
But my homeboys do say I do. I don't. I mean, whatever.
Who lies better, men or women?
Everybody. Everybody can lie. I mean, some people lies be better than whoever. It don't matter who. There's no. It don't. That's not a gender thing. Not in my world.
I'm gonna keep
all of them lie. Everybody lie.
Yeah, everybody lie, but y'all better lie.
I don't think so.
Nah, niggas be lying, but niggas be sloppy. Like when niggas be getting catch, it's always some sloppy shit. You know, that's what I think. When females get catch, it be like, damn, that been some clever shit.
I don't know, cause I mean, no, I didn't see it, and it really depends really on who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
But for me, I have a lot of like, I'm in a lot of environments where I've been around like older women and older men or whatever. And, of course, being around people my age. So I really be hearing things from just every which kind of ways. I'm just like, anybody's capable of doing whatever, And sometimes it depends on what you decipher as clever. Me, men so slow sometimes, just for me to find out late, just be like, damn, you was good enough to do that. Like, wow, maybe you do have a brain.
So tell me this. Good. Do women really like nice guys? That's a no.
No. This is my question. No.
That been
No. What is a nice guy?
Give me your definition of a nice guy.
I don't know what a nice guy is. Cause
you don't like nice guys.
No, I say that because every man I deal with is gonna be nice. Period. You're gonna be nice to me. What the fuck? You're gonna be a nice guy. I don't care who you are, what you are, where you come from, what has happened, what we're doing. You're going to be nice. Okay? So I'm just like, I don't even know what are we even saying? What is a nice guy? What's a nice guy?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you have ran across guys that weren't nice guys. So what were some things that they did or some signs that you saw from them that made you be like, okay, this is not a nice guy?
Okay, you want to know another one rule for me? Okay. That I look like you don't care about my safety. This is how I feel when this happens. Let's say I'm on a date with a man and we're walking on the street, whatever the fuck, sidewalk, and there's traffic or, bicycle, whatever. And if I'm so let's say we're on the sidewalk and traffic is going by, but I'm the one walking by the traffic and you don't decide to move me or you just magically switch places because you have a brain. In my mind, I'm like, oh, he don't care about me.
Nah, I can understand that. But I can understand that because I was taught that.
Great, good.
So you gonna fault a nigga for some shit that his mom or his daddy should have teach him? Or maybe he ain't had a mom or daddy to teach him that.
I feel like that kind of like it should just be like a natural
Right.
thing,
It should
you
have been.
know?
It's,
Because it's like, okay, for an example, and call this silly, but this is just so I can know you'll understand. So,
okay.
like, I look at it as like, you know how we always joke about like, if don't let my man order get wrong, cause your girl gonna check it. She gonna fix it. She gonna make sure it's right too. She gonna get it in everybody's ass. Cause don't mess up her man order. That's how I feel, you know. Damn, I lost my point being high.
No, I see. It's like the same. If you want that, then we want this.
No, okay, boom. Like she just gonna naturally
Yeah,
do that, and she
yeah,
gonna come hard like
yeah,
that because it's like don't play with my
yeah,
man. So I kind of okay, yeah, that's what I was
yeah,
saying. Like don't have me. It should just be like if a car gonna hit somebody or something crazy gonna
yeah.
happen, it's gonna let it happen to me
Right.
first. You know?
Yeah, no, that's respect.
Yeah, like or better example too. Like say we in the club and it's packed, everybody everywhere. But like as we walking through, it's like a little swarm of girls right here. So instead of him going first, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go first because I know how things can get. It can get a little crazy. Sometimes you can let them lead, but nah, like I'd rather much be in the front.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and let your hoes know. That's just me. How I'm coming. I'm coming in the front. All right. And whatever. Just naturally, boom.
A woman knows when to take charge, and a man should know when to take charge.
Yeah, like yeah, I don't know.
No,
But a lot
I
of
can get
people,
that.
again, y'all been raised by werewolves and things, so I don't know. It's scary out here.
So has social media ruined dating standards?
I think it has played a part. I think it has played a part. We're not gonna say that because it takes. Just answer this. Do you feel as though that you let social media dictate how you have dated?
Nah.
Okay. And that's a choice for you to do that, right? So that's why I feel as though that's a part of it. Like people are choosing to do this. So we can't just blame social media because it is a choice of a person to look at these things and be like, really? I call it like, really, like, I don't know, rushing the process. I feel like people are jumping the gun.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
Okay.
People are jumping the gun because it's just like it's not saying. So for an example, one thing I've seen lately, I've seen people buy houses and in a couple of years or whatever goes by and they're like, I'm gonna put my house on to sell or whatever for whatever reason it is. Whether they got to move back home, they're moving to a different state, they want a different house, they want to downsize or whatever because they realize, I don't need this big old house. But all in all, again, like you went in, I feel as though one, that was a choice. Two, sometimes it's like maybe not right now. And I feel as though with the social media, when you do see, you know, it is motivating to see when you can see somebody, no matter where they're at, that's your age or whatever, being able to accomplish, whatever. It does give you kind of like shit, I can do that too, or whatever, or like, I want that too. But there's one thing I can say you can show grace to it is like we can't control how the world is right now. Who knew that gas was going to be $50 one day? Who knew that? Who knew milk was going to be like $6?
They say The Simpsons.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but who knew? You know what I'm saying? Those are like factors like that, but social media, it did it does a thing. It does do a thing. It is a thing.
I feel like it depends on the generation too and the person because you have to accept the influence. You can't just say social media influence everybody. People have to accept it. But a lot of people do wake up and if they feel like their life ain't like this life, then it's fucked up. You got some dudes mad at their girl from some shit they see on social media, and it's not even nothing dealing with their girl. It's just some shit they seen on social media. Then you got women, they see a bunch of shit going on social media with guys doing shit for their girl, and they nigga probably can't do that right now for them. So now they mad at the nigga.
I mean, yeah, it do be like that, but then that's what I don't know. That's when it's just like it's really weird. But again, like some of the things though, I can't say that I faulted because like again, when you look at those things or whatever, it's kind of like a mood board in a way.
Right.
It's kind of like again, um, it's not to say that it's not obtainable. Like it's not to say that you can't have it, but it's just like I don't know. Like sometimes people just got to be realistic. Like look at what that person has going on, or like what they're doing, or even sometimes like look at where they're at as far as like geographically. Like people don't want to accept like I don't know. South Carolina to me is a very slow city.
Yeah, it is.
So like I don't know. All in all, social media has done a thing, but it's just like, what would we do without it? Imagine that. Imagine going back to a world without it.
Where people actually had to go out, meet people, engage.
Because I do have my moments where, like, I had to write a letter once, like, outside on the envelope. And I have to pull up Google to remember because, like, I haven't had to do that in so long. It's so easy to type it in the computer and, put it in the printer, boom, boom, bam, and do it for you or whatever. But again, like, hold on. Like, where does part go? Where I go? Like, what? Like, you forget how to do that. Like, like how they say, like, there's a question right now I know floating around online, like, do they feel as though we should take the laptops out of schools? I say hell yeah. I hated the fact when I was even in college where it's like, submit your paper online. No, I want to hand you this paper. I'm going to write it. You're going to take it. You're going to, I want to hand you this paper. All right?
Some people don't got good handwriting.
I don't care about that. All right? They can figure it out. And if they need you to come down and read it, now listen, then that's what we need to have another discussion.
But I type faster than I write.
Listen, okay, well then, okay, boom. So boom, watch this.
Okay.
You can type it out, but I'm gonna still print it out and hand it to you.
Okay.
I'm not submitting nothing online. Let me say that.
Okay,
The
I
whole
get
that.
it.
Like
Okay,
let's
okay.
eliminate that. I'm sick of that. That shit, that is so crazy. And then we have all this, oh, the server was down. Oh, the program stopped working. Oh, we didn't get it. No, no, no. And then, all the rules and the stipulations behind that. It's just too much pressure, you know? No. So, but then again, it's like, I'll say this. I couldn't imagine a world without social media because, like, I found all my restaurants through social media.
Yeah, that's true.
I remember when the Yellow Pages was out, y'all. That, was a big old book to go through. And then you really had to think about it for real because of how it was, put together with the A's and the B's. And you have to really go through it like damn near like the dictionary. Imagine having to do that again.
I remember those days.
Imagine on Google. You know what I'm saying? So can we, it's really all unfortunate. That's really the best way I can say.
So
It's done a number, but it's unfortunate.
in this era that we live in now, do you think people want love or attention?
Both. And I know that, and that's so cliche to say, but I have no choice. I'm sorry. I know there's people that want both. I know there is people that do be with people for attention, for the stats, the glitz, whatever they do, whatever. Or whatever comes with it. I know people stay in relationships because of the security of it all.
Of course.
Or the comfortability of it all. They're comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
They've known her for a long time, or
Very
they've done
complacent.
done some things, or whatever, you know. Um, but then a lot of people out here do want love.
Mm-hmm.
I've met a lot of people that do want love, and that don't necessarily mean I'm the love for you. But everybody, there's people out here that want love.
So what does love feel like to you?
Like your grandma's hug.
Like your grandma.
No,
I,
really
no, I
though.
understand what you're saying. That's a big,
Like,
that's a big hug.
yeah, like like that grandma that smells good.
Right. That grandma that smells.
She smells good. She can cook good. She was a grandma with the house you want to be at, not the house you know how you had some of them family members where it's like, come on, mama, like I want to be in and out. You over there talking for a long time. Come on, we wasn't supposed to be here long. I don't even want to be here for real.
No.
But then you had some houses where it was just like when your mama said, let's go, you was like, damn, hold on now. Like, go talk to them people some, go talk to them some more. Like, girl, you don't want to eat another crab with them or something? Like, girl, come on. I'm trying to, matter of fact, can I spend a night? Like that's what love feels like. Make you wanna it just like it make you wanna, I don't know, like you just feel like relaxed.
Relax.
You feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like you can, like, really you can be yourself, like wind down. Like you don't gotta be all like on edge.
Yeah, I mean, you want to feel like you're at home.
Basically, yeah, like,
Because you don't feel that edge in your house.
yeah.
It's peace.
Some people don't even like their homes though. But yeah, somebody.
That's a problem. If you don't like your home,
Some people don't like their home.
Yeah, because your home is supposed to be the one place you have peace at.
Correct. Yeah. So some people don't like all that, but yeah, I that's why I really imagine it like it's a hug, like from your grandma. Cause who don't like their grandma? Like grandma is the second closest thing to like your mama for real. So that's why I see it as. And if it don't feel like that, I don't want that shit. If you're not gonna be, the nice guy that, what I envision to be a nice guy, if you're not going to, be like fun, being able to communicate, all the things. Like, nope, that's not love.
Oh, that's real.
Yeah.
So what's harder, forgiving yourself or trusting again?
Forgiving yourself or shit, both.
Both. You gotta give me one.
No,
You
really.
can't.
That's hard to do both. It's hard to do both.
What's harder?
Both of
I
them.
need one.
Hey, that's me being honest. That's for real. It's hard. It's hard to forgive yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to start over. Trust it, or it's hard to trust again. It'd be hard. Shit, it's hard to trust yourself. It's hard to trust people. Cause like you really gotta sometimes I'll be thinking in my head, like you really out here gotta make decisions for yourself. Like you really a grown ass adult.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. What you do impacts everything around you. And if you got kids, you damn sure gotta think about the decision.
And this is sick, and I say it like this because it's like, watch this. I know of somebody who was killed by somebody who was her boyfriend, right? And it's just like, damn, to think that at some point in time you trusted that person with your life, right? All the things. And then something like that happens, And whether that did not happen, and let's say she did survive, You know, imagine asking her like, you think you could? What's gonna be harder, trusting yourself again or whatever? That is gonna be like that shit, both. Cause even too, you have to be able to forgive yourself for even choosing somebody like that. And then if we can all say like, well, then how would how would I ever know this person was even capable? But it's just still like, had she would have survived, it's just been like, damn, like, how do I even, what the fuck?
No, that's fucked up, man. Like, I know love is blind,
Love is blind.
and people put on a mask,
They put on
and
masks.
you can feel like, man, this is the love of my life right now, and we're gonna spend the rest of our life together, and then shit change, and now you like, who is this person? And now I hate this person, but saying I want to kill this person.
That's crazy. And again, though, but it's like always think, well, I'm like one of those type of people. I always feel like I'm a true Gemini. Like I know we're both Gemini. You a Gemini?
Yeah, I'm a Gemini.
But I know like I'm a true Gemini. Cause I always feel as though like I'm always on both sides of it. Cause I'm just like, cause again though, for anybody that has ever survived something traumatic like that, to be able to have to again, like, how am I gonna ever be able to trust myself to be able to make a decision? And even if it's not something traumatic like that, but it's even with small things. Like I remember one time, this is a God honest story, y'all. I remember one time somebody told me to put like a couple of thousands into a stock. And at that time, and I mean even present day, I don't know shit about stocks. So when they said it, I'm just like, put my money in what? For it to do what? And I gotta wait. What are you even saying to me? It sounded like Charlie Brown to me, or whatever. Now maybe had I would have known more, or maybe if it was explained to me more, I would have done it, or whatever. And shit, I wish I would have. So now when I think about it, I be like, well, damn, like I would like to play around with it, but how can I even trust myself to do it? Because I mean, especially now too, I ain't got that person to tell me where to put it at.
So
I would just have to be trusting myself to do some shit.
but hold on. I mean, but just like learning how to ride a bike, it took time, right?
Correct.
Give me the butt.
But I gotta choose to keep on trying again. You get what I'm saying? I gotta be able to trust that I'm gonna figure this out. Now that worked itself out. And sometimes it is gonna work itself out. But again, like you gotta be able to trust yourself. With that stock, I didn't know about trusting that. I didn't know about trusting that. That's just me being honest. I was like, hey. Because again, I don't even know what the fuck, what is this?
But it was the uncomfortable feeling, right?
Correct.
Okay. You go to the gym. At one point in time, you was procrastinating. It was the uncomfortable feeling to say, I'm going to go even by myself and just
No,
go.
that's not uncomfortable. Going by myself is good.
But at one point,
I get it, what you saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the same feeling. It's growth. Anytime you feel uncomfortable, it's a sign for growth.
Well, but again, your question was, which one is harder, to be able to trust yourself or to forgive? And again, it's both of them. Okay, you get what what is it? What they say? You picking up when I'm laying down. All right. Because again, like that's hard work to be able to do that. You gotta be dedicated to the process.
So do you think men are loved for who they are or what they do?
Ask that again.
Are men loved for who they are or what they do?
Are they loved for who they are or what they do?
Oh, whoa.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. That's one thing that that's one thing that I hate for y'all too. I hate for y'all. Cause I don't know.
That just sound like it's a hard knock life for us.
No, I mean,
You gotta
Coming,
spend
well,
those
that just
bucks.
proves my, well, I don't think I brought it up tonight, but that be proving my point when I be talking to people that I always try to like, again, say where, yeah, women get it hard, but men do get it hard too, or whatever. Cause that's, I mean, like really and truly, I mean, like, I don't know. There are some girls that really don't like y'all niggas. There are some girls that really only like y'all niggas for what y'all got. All right. And then there are some girls that, I mean, they like you. I don't know about how much,
Right.
because I don't know, you know.
No, that's real.
I ain't telling on the girls, but I'm just saying, I don't know.
No, you ain't about to give out all the sauce. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because again, different strokes for different folks, you know. Because I believe one of your questions that I did see was, do we feel as though, because of the internet, is a reason why people feel as though replaceable? My answer is the word isn't replaceable. That is exactly why people feel as though that they have options. Because again, something that I brought up earlier is that social media can, show you all across whatever. And these days too, like when you got a little bit of money, you can do a little bit of something. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing to talk with some whomever in Charlotte for a little while, and you go take you a 3 hour drive in a month or two, or maybe in that weekend. I don't know. Depending on different strokes of different folks. I don't know how you move. It's nothing to shit, go on a cruise. And cruise, you ain't even got no phone unless you buy the internet package. And so therefore, if you don't got no internet package, it's just you and however many thousands of whomevers on this boat. And if you're leaving out of Miami, supposedly that's where you're supposed to go at. That's the boats to fill in the gaps. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's my question on that. That's my answer for that. That you had tonight. That didn't get brought up, but I'm gonna bring that up. Yeah.
Let's
Social
do
media
it.
did do
Let's
that.
get into it. Yeah.
Options. I'd be like,
Yeah. I just
what?
was keeping you on your toes. You know what I'm saying?
That is crazy. That is wild.
Oh man. Social media, man. I love it because of business, but it's a lot of people that hate it. And I feel like either you're gonna let it be useful or it's gonna be useless. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's how I feel about Chat GPT.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all say don't use no AI, but I ain't gonna lie. That little thing right there, it do something. And it's working for those that it works for. And it's working. And hey, if it is working, why fix something that ain't broken?
Right.
So you're just gonna have to really get with the times with certain things. That was something that I was listening to in a podcast today, and I've heard it in a few others. But like just the conversation of how a lot of businesses are firing a lot of their employees because there's different options AI wise that can cut the costs. So if you were spending, hopefully my numbers come out right, but if you were spending $100,000 for having employees in this particular department, but now you can cut the costs and only be spending $1,000 for a program to do the work that they was doing at a faster time, and I mean even better quality, if we should say. Um, hey, it just say do the math. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go with this option. So
Yeah, if I'm a businessman and I can keep my overhead lower by cutting y'all hours or just firing y'all and hiring AI to do it, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm not saying I'll do that or whatever, but this is how businessmen think. I mean, look at Walmart with self checkout. So now we can keep more people watching everything instead of so much people on the registers, and now we paying more hourly people.
yeah.
You know.
I don't think that's gonna keep on working out for Walmart though. I know eventually they're gonna have to figure out something. Or y'all gonna be locking up everything, and then now y'all gonna still have to hire more people because now we need people on the aisles to come and lock the stuff because everything is locked. But Walmart got me fucked up with all that locking up shit. All y'all stores that's starting to do that is really starting to bug me. And another thing that I don't like that's going on right now is the AI with the restaurants. When I go to Bojangles, I don't really have time for the robot. And I need to know that y'all heard me quickly so that I don't feel like I'm crazy shouting at this robot because I want what I want. That's getting old. And that lady dang sure just told me that everybody's about to start doing that.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna blow me. Yeah, that's like, gonna blow me.
This is the future.
And as long as there's a curbside option to get y'all outside that restaurant and bring me my food, that's what I would do. Cause don't play with me. I'm so sick of that.
Just think about it. There's kids that won't even remember Chick-fil-A not having people outside. You know how they got like 3 or 4 people outside. Because before you could have just go straight up to the window. After you place your order. Now, yeah, you got people.
I really say it more for like Sonic. Like so these kids will never know they had skates at one point in time.
I think it's just, wow.
None of them do. None of them. And if they doing it, it probably just for fun, for sport, because that's what they do. But I can't tell you the last time I went to a Sonic and I seen somebody on skates. So I knew Sonic ain't shit no more when people started using a drive-through, because that's lame. Who goes to Sonic and use the drive-through? That's weird. So
it takes away from the whole experience.
Yeah, you better go drive your car up to that little sign and push that button. It's a diner, little situation, that's cute. And then that's how y'all niggas don't got no game. That's what y'all should be doing. Take y'all girl to Sonic and sit in a car and eat. That's cute.
Just have a good conversation.
Period. Put on a little, I don't, do all that movie watching, but if somebody want to put on a little movie, little podcast or whatever, boom, that's cute. Or we could just talk. Or we could just enjoy the food. Like, let's be fat asses and like try some shit. Like, get different slushy flavors. Cute. Get a little mozzarella sticks, a little, I think their hot dogs is beef. And if there is beef, I wouldn't mind a little hot dog.
A little hot dog? Mm-hmm. What you want on your hot dog?
I don't mind. All I eat is ketchup now. For real. I don't eat all that extra shit. It's either will be a ketchup hot dog, like a hot dog and a ketchup, boom. Or I don't mind chili and cheese every now and then, but not all the time. Mm-hmm. I gotta really be in the mood for it. Mm-hmm. But like if I was with a dude, and especially if somebody trying to use my idea, that ain't something you don't eat that chili cheese dog, girl. If you do it super early, don't eat that chili cheese dog, because then you know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing to be. Come on now. Keep it cute. Keep it with a little ketchup. A little ketchup is good. Or if you want to be real cute, a little corn dog. That's all right. A little corn dog.
Depending on the nigga might be like, shit, I'm getting chili too.
Let him get that chili cheese dog. All right? Sweet pea to the girls. Y'all listen to Big Mama, all right? Don't do that. Y'all leave that chili cheese dog to that man.
Leave it alone.
You keep it cute, sister. You either put you a little ketchup, or if you eat mustard, well, all right, whatever. That relish stink. Don't get that. That stinks. You eat relish?
Nah, hell.
I say that. Or a coleslaw. People be doing that.
Hell.
Y'all want salad on your hot dog, basically? No.
Nah, you should check out my homeboy shit. He got Latin hot dogs.
See, I don't be eating on. I'm really like, let's keep it real plain. Real plain. I don't do none of that. No, none of that. I don't be needing none of that.
What if they got like bacon on it?
No, I don't even, because it's like, what you got that bacon on there for? I don't need none of that. No onions, no none of that. Don't put none of that on my hot dog.
You just basic.
Hot dog and the ketchup. That's it, Or if it's a little, sausage or something, little sausage. Ketchup. That's it. I don't need all that. I don't need all that. Keep my shit basic.
So the person on the last episode, they was asked to leave a question for the next person on the next episode. And the question was, who did you vote for? If you voted.
Like in this recent election,
Yeah.
who the fuck did I vote for?
Did you vote last time?
I did vote. What did I vote for? Who did I vote for? Who ran? Hold on. Did I vote? Who was the contestants? Did I vote? Did I just lie? Hold on. Who ran? For real.
Well, last
I
time
voted.
it was Camilla Harris, right?
That's this election that just passed, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I voted. I know I voted for her. I did do that. If that's that election that we talking about, that's what I did do. I did do that.
You sure you ain't voted for Trump?
Yeah, no, I ain't do that. I ain't do that now. I know that. But I'm about to say, if it's something recent, maybe I didn't go.
Did you vote for Biden?
When that time came, who ran with him?
During that time, he went up against Trump.
Yeah, I voted for Biden then. I did. And don't ask me no political questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the team far as into I fall in the lines of
Yeah, I'm not
I fall in the lines of whatever we gotta do to not have any weird shit going on. That's kind of where I'm at with things right about now. Cause I don't trust none of this shit anyway. So that's really the gag. I don't trust none of it anyway. So I'm not. But I will help I will help go against whatever weird shit's going on. So boom, those are the reasons for why, you know, where I stood at in them areas. No other real reasons. If there was, I don't know if we had better options on this run, I would have, you know, tried to do a little something. But what was the point of doing that? I needed to go with what everybody else was doing.
I feel like both sides of the wing is on the same bird. So
I don't even know. I didn't know. We're not gonna talk about all that. Just know, as y'all could tell, I didn't even know who ran for real, and I don't even know who's about to run next. You know, I really don't even watch the news for real. It gives me anxiety. It's a little too much going on.
No, I know what you mean. Like sometimes when you know too much, it makes you feel like, goddamn, all this shit is going on. You
Not
know?
even so much of like knowing too much. It really like, and this happened to me as I was a kid. Like, it just really gave me bad anxiety, and I probably didn't even know like that's what anxiety was or whatever. But like, to be able to identify it now, that's how I know, like, you know, I don't like all that. It's just too much because it's always like, besides weather, it's, or, you know, like local, oh, you know, the market on whatever street is closing. You know, it was, you know, somebody's got shot, or this is about to go up, and or this person's trying to do this, or this country said this or whatever. It's just like that's too much or whatever, and that be all the time, over and over and over and over and over again. Like the news for the most part, just like a repeat of fucking information. And then so like I just never been a big fan of like news. And then again, like what I can say is present day is like I'm too educated in other things for me to just really be like I don't know much to be able to shoot out facts far into like, well, I'm not even gonna say dictatorship, but like I wonder what other system can be done so that we didn't have whatever system this is, because this is ghetto.
I understand what you're saying.
Like, okay, this ain't it. You know, there's something else that gotta make sense around here. You know what I'm saying? People not living in, I don't never see really too many Japan people saying that they're coming to America, and there gotta be a reason why. Because there's a reason why all the American people want to keep going back over there. You know? So that's where I'm kind of at. Like, You know, I don't agree with a whole lot of whatever. I think all of this is. I don't even Let me tell you what be. This is how my brain works. Loud conversations, right? This is what the podcast is called.
Loud conversations.
Loud conversations. This is how my brain works. We have a president that's supposed to make the laws or the rules, whatever, right? But in order for him to do that, he has to go through a chain of people that have to agree to what he says. Now, I understand that these chains of people have their responsibilities and things, but it's just like, well, damn, what's the point of the president for real? Because, like, you know, he's supposed to, I would think the president's like, buy all, do all, like what I said is what it's gonna be, you know? But no, you gotta go through all these changes and things. So that already right there, I just be like, what's the point of even that? That's crazy. That's damn near like a king, ain't it? Well, not even like a king, but like, I don't know. I just think it's all crazy how all this works. And just to say somebody made it up and agreed with it one day. Like somebody was like, this is what we're gonna do. And somebody and everybody said, hell yeah. And they did it. That's how all this kind of came about. That's so crazy, right? Like,
yeah.
Wow.
So you tired of being oppressed?
No, I just think, well, I mean, yeah, but it's just like, this is crazy. Like, all of that is crazy to think about.
No, that's real.
Like, taxes. Somebody came up with the idea that that's what we're supposed to do. And then everybody around it said, hell yeah. That makes sense.
The tax dollars pay for, like, the roads.
Look at the damn roads. Look at the roads. Every time y'all fix it.
Our money going to, like, the medians on Ashley.
And look at what that's doing. And then y'all have the audacity to raise the gas, though. So now my little my 5-minute ride home done turn into 10 because I have to go down yonder to be able to turn back around. When I was driving from the gym today, I was like, oh my God, how am I going to get to his house? That's going to make sense. That's going to make sense. Because if I take the wrong turn like I did last time, that mother island, and then now I'm going to have to go all the way down just to do that is crazy. And y'all taking my gut money. And somebody agreed on that. Somebody said, that's what we gonna do. But shit, I don't even. Ain't that something? Car insurance. Somebody said that made sense.
Well, I mean, if you get in an accident, now you got the money to pay for it. You don't gotta use no money.
Who? What? After you pay some money. After you pay some money, you get some money. Yeah, that makes sense. I tell them that all the time. I be like, man, listen to what y'all saying. And they be thinking I'm crazy. I be like, no, you hear how you sound? Challenging them. Like, they just doing their job. I'm just like, man, listen.
So you think that we all should have no car insurance, and if I run into you and your car fuck up, you should just come.
I gotta pay out of pocket anyway.
I mean, if you got full coverage, you don't.
I gotta pay out of pocket anyway. Yes, I am, because I'm paying for that goddamn insurance. And then again, you gotta pay a deductible. They only paying but to a certain point. Yeah. So unless you paying a high premium, you must got that check for real. You got that good premium. That's what you're really trying to tell me. If that's what you're trying to say, that's fine. Me, on the other hand, I be trying to get liability, okay? Or driving with none. Like, goddamn, you trying to pop it. All right. I don't got all that. I don't be doing all that. Because it's too much. That's ridiculous. So, yeah, no, but I got to go ahead and pay. Let me tell you something, how I know it makes sense, too. I got an issue right now with my car. The mechanic that I was talking to gave me a price that he was going to charge me to fix it. But I had to go get my own parts. I calculated everything because he sent me a list of what I needed. I calculated everything that I needed. $195. And then all I was gonna have to do is pay him for the labor.
How much was the labor?
I ain't giving up my numbers for these, y'all. Some things you gotta keep to yourself. So yeah, but like, but if I would have gone to the dealership, or somebody,
they would have taxed you.
Would have took me for everything I got. I would have to sell everything I got. I would have to sell everything I got if I would have went to the doggone dealership. And why is that? Like, that's just crazy. So, I feel as though how we were saying off camera earlier, all that rapping shit, y'all need to leave that rapping shit alone. We need more mechanics. If somebody would go out there and go learn how to go work on some cars, then maybe I can go pull up to, whatever. Shit, look at you. You know how to cut hair? Shit. If I had a son, all right, boom, I could pull up on you. Yeah, let's do that. That's what we need. Like, what?
We just gotta lead by example.
Something. That shit right there. I lost my train of thought again, but yeah.
So what's the question you're gonna leave for the next person?
Okay, let me think. Ask them if they could go anywhere in the world, where would they go and why?
Okay.
Period. I just made that up for.
No, I like that for real. I like that for real. Yeah. And I really appreciate you for coming back again.
Yeah.
Sitting down with me.
Tell that person who asked my question, because I'm assuming it's the last video you posted. Tell him stay out of people's political business. And I hope he watches this. You need to stay out of people's political business. You lucky I don't really even give a damn.
Oh, Lord.
That's so funny. But yeah, no problem. This was fun. It's always fun. I wish I could keep up with the smoking, but I already be high before we even start. If I get too high, I wouldn't even have nothing to say. I would have been over here like eyes dry, looking at myself like this the whole time, making sure I'm alive.
You did good. You did good.
This was fun.
All love.
Bye-bye.